Hello, my name is Carlos Camacho, and the topic of this presentation is assessing reading. So, for the reading assessment that I made, I'm using features of the DARC, which is the Diagnostic Assessment of Reading Comprehension. Um, I believe that this assessment is not a great tool. That's why I'm just taking some of its details for my exercise. In this one, you have to. It's for children from up to fifth grade, and they give them a text and they have to read it out loud. And when they read on the text, there are words that are not real. And then you will ask the question as the assessor of which of the words he doesn't understand and which ones he believes are real or not. Here are some of the examples that were on the page. You see there are words that have no meaning, such as tarv or snerv, and the child will be able to discern which of these words are real or not, and based on that, the assessment would be great. I believe that in an assessment of reading, the most important part is the comprehension. So I don't believe that there should be questions such as yes or no or true or false, because that would be too easy. And most of the time, those kind of answers can be sorted out just by logic or common sense. So this is the text that I've made. It's based on the book of the Metamorphosis made by Franz Kafka. It's kind of short. I think that it shouldn't be too long either, because it would be inconvenient for an assessment purpose in regards of time. And on these texts, I would make them read them out loud, because I feel that since comprehension is the main concern, after that it would come reading fluency, because most of the time students are able to read, but they are not able to speak properly or pronounce properly. So it's a very important uh, fact that they could be able to read properly. So I'd make them read out loud. Based on their reading, I would grade them based on how many mistakes they made while speaking, while reading the text. Because if they're not able to pronounce what they're reading, it's not the complete skill that they're learning. So it has to be improved on. These are the questions that I would ask based on the reading. All of these questions are able to be answered by just the text that was provided previously. These are kind of easy questions, so they could also be figured out by common sense, but I feel like they are pretty self-explanatory. These are the references. I feel like these diagnostic assessment of reading comprehension is a very good tool, but not more than a good tool for children. I feel like on older children or young adults, it should be more accurate to make an assessment based on open questions where you will have to write your answers instead of just figuring out whether or not they're pronouncing a thing wrong or if they know what this word means. I feel like it's the best way of assess a reading. Thank you so much for watching this presentation.